single window steering committee to ensure the platform becomes fully operational by the first quarter of 2026. The directive was delivered during yesterday's 5th steering committee meeting at the State House, Abuja. The president was represented by his chief of staff, Femi Bajabiamila. He said the recent tax reform acts signed into law in June underscore the urgency of accelerating reforms and pursuing Nigeria's $1 trillion economic target. He also held a closed-door meeting with key members of his economic and fiscal management team at the presidential villa. He highlighted the importance of financial and trade reforms in achieving national economic transformation. The president said it is important to continue to stay focused on the project so that at the end of the day they meet timelines and achieve the results the president expects.
To stay focused and make sure that this project, at the end of the day, we meet our timelines and achieve the results as expected by Mr. President. So I want to welcome you all to the 5th Steering Committee meeting of the National Single Window Project. As you're all aware, the project is one of the transformative initiatives of His Excellency, Mr. President, which we collectively must ensure is effectively and commendably implemented. The critical objective of streamlining international trade by creating a centralized electronic platform for processing our import and export transactions cannot be overemphasized. Indeed, it will not only boost investments and trade revenues, but ensure transparency and credibility of Nigeria's readiness for business. I do expect that since the last meeting of the steering committee, which was held on the 8th April 2025, all stakeholders have cooperated and actively progressed with all the required KPIs and set targets. We must ensure that we go live with phase 1 in Q1 2026, as was previously scheduled. Now, we'll ask that Mr. Tola Pakolade, I believe, of the Project Management Office, take us through the updates and status of the project in line with the agenda that is before us. And then after that, I believe the chair will take his rightful place.
At the closed-door meeting are the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of Economy, Wale Edun, Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bagudu, Minister of State for Petroleum Gas, Ekperipe Ekpo, Group Chief Executive Officer, Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited, Bashir Ojulari, and Executive Chairman, Federal Inland Revenue Service, Zach Adedeji. The House of Representatives Committee on Finance has approved the sum of 105.14 billion as the 2025 appropriation bill for the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission. The approval followed presentation by Chairman of the Commission, Mr. Mohammed Shehu, during a budget hearing section with the management of RMAFC in Abuja. The RMFAC's chairman in his presentation said of the 105.14 billion, the sum of 20.6 billion is for personnel, while the sum of 8.9 billion is for overhead. The RMAFC helmsman said the sum of 75.5 billion, which represents 71.8% of the total budget, is earmarked for capital estimates. He commended the committee for championing the recent amendment of the RMAFC Act, saying it had positioned the commission to function better. Chairman of the committee, Mr. James Faleke, said the committee, after going through the budget and is satisfied with the estimate. He said the committee, through its oversight function, will ensure full implementation of the budget. The bill, following the adoption, is to be presented to the committee of the whole for third reading and on-one transmission to the President for accent. Talking education, the Minister of State for Education, Professor Suwaiba Ahmed, reaffirms the ministry's commitment to ensuring that every child in Nigeria, regardless of disability, gender, background, or circumstances, is given an equal opportunity to learn, grow, thrive. She stated this during the National Workshop on Inclusive Education Policy, organized by the National Working Committee on Inclusive Education in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and Development Partners in Abuja. She said the workshop is a pivotal moment in mainstreaming inclusive education into Nigeria's educational landscape. She emphasized that inclusive education is not just about placing children with special needs into regular classrooms, but about transforming the entire education system to accommodate and support diversity, to create learning environments that are flexible, responsive, and nurturing for all learners.
This workshop is therefore a crucial platform for advocacy, enlightenment, and shared learning. It provides the opportunity for stakeholders to align perspectives, identify challenges, and develop coordinated strategies for a more inclusive education system in Nigeria. I therefore wish to appreciate the Basic Education Department, the Special Education Division, and all our development partners for their sustained dedication to discuss. Your collaboration continues to play a vital role in transforming our vision of inclusive education into reality.
So the community of persons with disability today, apart from the chairman who's been doing a very interesting job, we do have an honorable minister who is now the face of inclusive education in Nigeria. I think we should be happier than that.
The workshop marks progress so far, particularly the revision of national policy on inclusive education and its domestication across the states. The minister appreciated the Basic Education Department, the Special Education Division, and development partners for their dedication to the cause, while encouraging stakeholders to be intentional, practical, and forward-thinking during the workshop. And Chairman of the National Population Commission, NPC, has urged stakeholders and government to put the needs, voices, and aspirations of young people at the heart of development agenda. The chairman stated that the commission remains committed to generating accurate, disaggregated population data through the census and other surveys to support evidence-based decision-making. He stated this during the National Population Commission to commemoration of 2025 World Population Day in Abuja.
So we'll continue to collaborate and make sure through all stakeholders we work on the fertility, work on investing in the youth, and also because it comes under different departments, education, health, youth development, women affairs, we are coordinating. So we're gradually achieving that with this renewed hope agenda of our president. So we just need to work harder to make sure that the census is conducted and we have data that we can be able to track our achievement, our milestones. So this collaboration that we have by the commemoration of the 2025 World Population Day is very, very encouraging.
Mr. Kosankar, United Nations Population Fund UNFPA Deputy Representative, said the agency's recent State of World Population Report highlighted the financial stress, health concerns, societal backlash against women's rights, and global challenges significantly impact young people's decision regarding family size.
Comprehensive social education is another imperative that supports informed choices. Intergenerational understanding is crucial to build trust and strengthen solidarity and fairness across generations. Only shared solutions grounded in human rights will meet the demands of the demographically diverse world that we live in. So ensuring access to sexual and reproductive health and rights is a cornerstone for sustainable, inclusive society.
Stakeholders emphasize that it has become very imperative for the government to conduct another census exercise to enable it to plan effectively for development. The chairman of Abaji Area Council, Alhaji Abubakar Umar Abdullahi, has played host the Country Associate Network CANET Abaji chapter, led by Council Coordinator Haji Halima Yusuf, on a courtesy and familiarization visit. Haji Halima Yusuf, the CANET team lead, emphasized that CANET is a political association aimed at sensitizing and educating Nigerian women on the positive impacts they can make in society by participating in politics. She noted that the association's members drawn from all 774 local governments are registered and card-carrying members of the All Progressive Congress. The council chairman, Alhaji Abubakar Umar Abdullahi, warmly welcomed the CANET leaders and appreciated their alignment with APC, stating that they have chosen the path of progress and unprecedented development. He highlighted the administration's commitment to women inclusivity, citing the positions attained by women in administration, including the local education authority, education secretary, and supervisory councillors for education, women development, and women affairs. Alhaji Abubakar also mentioned various programs benefiting women initiated by his administration through the office of the First Lady Hajia Jamila Abubakar. He expressed his administration's commitment to empowering women and promoting their participation in politics and decision-making processes. The immediate past chairman of Abuja Municipal Area Council, AMAC, Alhaji Abdullahi Adamu Candido, has dismissed rumors of his exit from the All Progressive Congress. In a statement in Abuja, Candido described the rumors as baseless and malicious, reaffirming his support for the APC chairmanship candidate Christopher Zakame Kalangu. Candido, who had earlier endorsed Me Kalangu through the Candido Progressive Network, urged party members to support and vote for Me Kalangu in the forthcoming election. He emphasized the importance of party unity, calling on all members to rally behind Me Kalangu's candidacy. The former AMAC chairman also appealed to aspirants who participated in the primaries to put aside their differences and work towards the party's victory. He expressed optimism about the party's success, praying for victory in the 2026-2027 elections. He urged party members to actively support Me Kalangu's campaign, canvassing votes and mobilizing support for the candidate. He reiterated that the Candido Progressive Network's endorsement of Me Kalangu remains valid, citing Network's members' integrity and honesty. You're watching Aso Briefing. Stay with us for more stories after the break.
We were warned about this matter. Because we did not listen, the young maiden is dead.
Nana! Come here! Hi! Why do you speak so freely with a stranger from Ajama?
We were just talking about offering Jigija a seat on the council.
You got to be praised. Negodo was Elko Sisi. He has 2 wives. So why are you making it look like it is a big deal?
Welcome back. Moving on, the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, in collaboration with International Civil Aviation Organization (ICAO), has commenced a workshop on National Quality Control for Universal Security Audit Program Continuous Monitoring Approach (USAP CMA) to improve technical and quality control in aviation security. The 5-day program commenced on 21st July 2025 at the NCAA Lagos Regional Office. In his opening remarks, the Director General, Nigerian Civil Aviation (DGCA), Captain Chris Najomo, represented by Lagos Regional Manager Barrister Olubukola Aderagbeni Teriba, stated that the training is to foster actionable solutions that will improve some of the findings of the ICAO USAP CMA. Captain Najomo recalled that the findings of the ICAO audit conducted in March 2024 were aimed at strengthening quality control activities, management of aviation security crisis, and ensuring aviation security measurements are put in place on the basis of risk assessments. Mr. Ademola Oladele, ICAO's AFSEC Regional Officer for West and Central Africa, stressed the importance of the technical assistance for the NCAA, noting Nigeria's status as one of the world's largest aviation operators. Participants were drawn from ICAO, the NCAA AFSEC Director, Dr. Ben Omogo, the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, and the host of NCAA AFSEC staffs. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has sounded a strong reminder to all international airlines operating in the country to comply or face sanctions. The NCAA, in a statement released by Michael Achumugo, Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, emphasized the importance of adhering to currency declaration regulations for inbound passengers as part of Nigeria's broader commitment to fighting money laundering and terrorism financing. International airlines have been instructed to announce mid-flight or before landing that all passengers are legally required to declare any cash or bearer negotiable instruments exceeding $10,000 or its equivalent upon arrival in Nigeria. Airlines are also mandated to distribute currency declaration forms on board, enabling passengers to complete them prior landing. According to the NCAA, some carriers are still falling short of these requirements. A situation is said will no longer be tolerated, stressing that full compliance is not optional and warned that non-compliant airlines will face sanctions. The statement underscores that airline cooperation is critical to ensuring Nigeria remains in line with international financial standards. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan pushes her to resume plenary after 6-month suspension by the Senate misconduct and abuse of order to Senate rules. Senator Natasha, who was suspended on March 6, 2025, has been making emphatic efforts to regain her recall to the Senate using the recent Abuja Federal High Court judgment allegedly ruled to her favor. Arising from the court judgment, the Chairman Senate Committee on Media and Public Affairs, Yemi Adaramodu, signed a new statement and made it available to journalists, saying that the Senate was not aware of any court judgment, advising the Senate to allow Natasha resume plenary yesterday. Senator Adaramodu said the Senate leadership was yet to receive the authentic copy of the judgment, advising it to allow the Senate to resume. Following the presumed judgment by the Abuja Federal High Court ordering the embattled senator to access the National Assembly, she was seen marching with her loyalists to the National Assembly complex. Meanwhile, security personnel of both the police and national security sergeant-at-arms had taken over the entrance of the National Assembly to ensure she was blocked. Security to the main entrance of the National Assembly complex blocked the senator from accessing the complex. The senator was seen with some human rights activists like Aisha Yesufu addressing journalists at the entrance of the National Assembly of the possible next step to take. As at the time of filing this report, plenary was going on chaired by the Deputy Senate President, Senator Jibrin Barau, contrary to the Senate Natasha Akpoti's earlier wish. Cape Praise Montessori Academy held a successful graduation ceremony for its nursery and primary pupils of class of Class of 2025 here in Abuja, an event that showcased the academic prowess and artistic talents of graduating pupils. Daniel Obi has more on that.
The event, which was a testament to the school's achievements to fostering holistic development and excellence in its students, featured a range of captivating performances, including a mock news bulletin presentation, a beautiful ballet dance performance, and an impressive recitation.
I've got a who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20.
The graduation ceremony was attended by proud parents who were impressed by the pupils' performances as well as achievements.
What I see about Cape Prince and the owner of Cape Prince, that's the CEO, I see so much passion in her.
Graduating from a primary school is a step in the right direction. It's something that is necessary. So I wish all the graduating students success, especially as they go ahead, as they move forward in their academic pursuits.
The school should be rated 9/10. The school is trying, and I believe with this hand, they will take our children to the highest level.
The school management, staff, and some of the graduating students took time to speak on what the academic journey had been like, as well as their hopes and aspirations for the future.
Prince Montessori Academy has always had a high standard of education. We've always prioritized our learning, and our children, already as they are, we always do what is called step ahead. So even the children in grade 2, they're already like they're in grade 3 and so forth. So the children, as far as standard of education, is very high, and we do what is called holistic education. We try to make sure that our children are all rounded. Apart from preparing them to be leaders of tomorrow, we try to make them to be professionals in their field.
The kind of equipment they have in the school alone, it's something that should stand out for real. For real. I talk about this Cape Press. I tell my family members, I tell friends, because this is something I've not seen I rarely see in other schools, and it's a great one.
It was quite hard, but I managed to do it. It's hard with my hard work.
I feel excited and also kinda anxious.
The highlight of the ceremony was the announcement of Master Chukwukere Ejimoye Kosiso, one of the graduating pupils, as the top scorer in the IQ test results for the entire Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. This achievement is a testament to Master Kosiso's exceptional cognitive abilities and the school's dedication to nurturing academic talents. Daniel Obi, Aso Television News.
And on business, Statistician General of the Federation and Chief Executive Officer, National Bureau of Statistics, Prince Semiu Adeniyi has commended efforts of the government, management staff of the Bureau for their success of rebasing exercise while soliciting accurate reportage and enlightenment. Prince Adeniyi made a commendation at the press conference with press in Abuja, noting benefits of exercise. Business correspondent Ile Emeje has more.
In his remarks at the event, Statistician General of the Federation and Chief Executive Officer of the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS), Prince Adeniyi identified efforts of the government, especially the Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, and his counterpart, Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, as well as the staff of the Bureau for a successful rebasing exercise, while urging support of the media for accurate reportage and enlightenment.
I want to most sincerely appreciate the support of the federal government through the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, and our own Minister, the Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning. I thank both of them for their strong support and guidance throughout the process. We would like to express our sincere appreciation to other partners who have supplied us with data, provided feedback, provided us with input and comment during this exercise, including the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Federal Ministry of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy, the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, the Federal Ministry of Solid Mineral Development, the Federal Ministry of Art, Culture, Tourism and Creative Economy, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, the National Orientation Agency, the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, the Nigerian Revenue Service, now formerly Federal Inland Revenue Service, budget, the organized private sector, media practitioners, economic experts, and analysts. We are truly grateful for your support and commitment to this exercise.
Other management staff present, including among others, the Director of Corporate Communications to the Bureau, Mr. Alessami Folorunche, pointed relevance of the report while pledging commitment of the Bureau to national development.
Today's event marks a significant milestone in our effort to provide accurate and timely economic data. We believe the rebased GDP figures will provide valuable insight for policymakers, business, and individuals, and we are eager to share the findings with the nation.
Private sector, we want to also extend a heartfelt thanks to you for all the support and encouragement we got from you at this time. We appreciate you.
They acknowledge that the current GDP result is to reflect the 2019 as the base year. Imeje, Aso Television News.
And on sports, President Bola Tinubu has applauded the Super Falcons following their victory over South Africa in Tuesday's Women's Cup Africa Cup of Nations semi-final in Morocco. The victory secured Nigeria's spot in the final and presented the team with a chance to win a record-extending 10th WAFCON title. Reacting in a statement moments after the match in Morocco, President Tinubu congratulated the Falcons, saying that the victory was well-deserved and nothing short of superlative. He said that the team made the nation proud and urged them not to relent until they bring home the trophy. Nigeria took the lead in first half stoppage time through Rashidat Ajibade, who calmly slotted the ball home after a well-worked team move. South Africa responded in the 60th minute when Linda Mathalo converted from the penalty spot, sending goalkeeper Chiamaka Nadozie the wrong way to bring the match level. Just when extra time seemed inevitable, Nigeria found the late winner in the 94th minute. A long ball from Michel Alozie into the South African box was misjudged by the goalkeeper Lamini and ended up in the back of the net, sealing a crucial win for the Super Falcons. With the victory, Nigeria advanced to the finals and will face the winner of tomorrow's semi-final between host Morocco and Ghana. The Falcons are now just one win away from lifting a record-extending 10th WAFCON titles. Congratulations to the WAFCON. And on that note, we've come to the end of Aso Briefing for today. Many thanks for watching. I am Princess Sabura Usman.